Hello and welcome back. My name is Courtney.
And I'm Olivia.
And we're watching Game of Thrones.
Season 3. Season 3, episode 1.
Yes, we are slowly but surely trucking along. We are hoping this is going to be a great start.
Ready for things to pop off.
Yep. Last we saw, Sam was passed over by the White Walker and army following him. And Tyrion's no longer hand to the king. He's injured.
Yeah, and he's being mistreated. Poor guy. Poor guy.
Marjorie is set to marry Joffrey. And if you hear crunching during this, it's the snacking. That's part of our channel. You know. So one of the S's does stand for snacks.
We've unintentionally mukbanged ourselves.
Right. So anyways, now that we've introed this episode, we're gonna hide the bag for a little bit. I'll put it over here.
Run time! And he's like, holy shit. I saw White Walker from to tell a tale.
And that weather's gotta suck.
Right?
He's getting his workout in.
By the time he reaches Jon Snow, he'll be skinny.
If only that's how it works.
They chopped off his head and made him hold it.
The White Walker cartel.
Alright. Oh, cheap. Run! They're fairly adept zombies. How did the wolf set him on fire?
Wasn't a wolf.
Oh.
It's a long march.
Why else so bloody?
You know what's out there.
He had to fight the
We have to make it.
shits that were coming after him.
But before winter's done, everyone you've ever known will be dead.
Dang, bro. How's the weather up there?
First time you've seen a giant, Jon Snow? When they stop
doesn't
being
even need a
shy,
hand.
they get angry.
He's in his hand.
And when they're angry,
Now he's looking at you, Jon Snow.
man's afraid it likes you. You'll live another day.
Moment of truth.
Vengeance dark. Vengeance dark.
I will be very, like, surprised if it is.
So, you're Ned Stark's bastard. Thank you for the gift, Lord of Bones. You can leave us.
Safe to say I was wrong.
It's okay. That would be a great theory.
Why do you want to join us, Jon Snow?
I want to fight for the side that fights for the living. Did I come to the right place?
We'll need to find you a new cloak.
Take that as a yes.
It's your sister.
Great, just I wanted to see you.
Right? Be like, be gone, witch, you have no power here.
You're meeting father today. What do you want from him?
What do I want from him? He's my father. Do I need to want something?
She's afraid about him telling about the incest. That's what she's afraid about.
But you're not half as clever as you think you are.
Still makes me more clever than you.
Be
I have an appointment with Lord Tyrion.
You put your hand on that door, you lose the hand.
Wouldn't be so sure about that, boys. Who this? No fun, who this? He's not dead.
no.
I didn't think he was. Swim, Onion Lord.
They built a great fire when Stannis returned. All those who spoke against her, she called servants of darkness. They say she sang to them as they burned.
So he's back to like believing everything she says. Good job, Stannis.
You cannot turn Stannis against her.
Maybe not, but I could carve her heart out.
If you fail, they will burn you. If you succeed, they'll burn you.
They'll burn you. Rub. God dang. That's a mace.
I led the foray when the enemies were at the gate, while your grandson, the king, quivered in fear behind the walls. I bled in the mud for our family. And as my reward, I was trundled off to some dark little cell.
You look hella annoyed from seeing that.
I want what is mine by right.
We'll find you accommodations more suited to your name. And as a reward for your accomplishments during the Battle of Blackwater Bay, I would let myself be consumed by maggots before mocking the family name and making you heir to Casterly Rock.
Why?
Why? You ask that? You who killed your mother to come into the world?
What?
You are an ill-made, spiteful little creature. Men's laws give you the right to bear my name and display my colours, since I cannot prove that you are not mine. And to teach me humility, the gods have condemned me to watch you waddle about, wearing that proud lion that was my father's sigil and his father's before him.
Wow.
But neither gods nor men will ever compel me to let you turn Casterly Rock into your whorehouse.
Wow. Wow.
Speak no more of your rights to Casterly Rock. The next whore I catch in your bed, I'll hang.
Damn.
The flying cat.
They're big kitties now.
Smart kitties.
Girls' dinner. Chop rub.
Growing fast.
Oh, look at a kitty.
Not fast enough.
They even purr like cats.
It's like,
I need an army. They're the first Dothraki you've ever been on a ship. They followed me across the poison water. If they'll do it, others will.
Oh, that's right. I forgot about that. She got them to go across the water, and they don't go on water that their horses can't drink. And he's back where what's his face is, Stannis.
Heard you were dead. Not yet.
That's nice. He's all like, let's be BFFs forever when Melisandre's not around. But when he's back, he's just like, beach.
oh, you? Eh.
She's a mother of demons!
Take him to the dungeon, lock him in a cell.
Your grace! Come on!
You've chosen the darkness, Sir Devil.
You destroy us all!
I will pray for you.
Stannis is an idiot.
Stop, my lady. You'll ruin your dress. I have others.
Ew. She's gonna have to get back in that box with all that shit on her, like, dress. And that stench is gonna be just disgusting.
Under King Joffrey's leadership, your fathers saved the city. They saved us all. From now on, we're going to take care of you.
An open heart is what you'll get in Flea Bottom if you're not careful, my dear. Not long ago, we were attacked by a mob there.
My mother's always had a penchant for drama. Facts become less and less important to her as she grows older. Our lives were never truly in danger. I'm sure she knows what she's doing.
Sure she does. They may suit my needs. Tell me of their training.
Every day they drill from dawn to dusk until they have mastered the short sword, the shield, and the 3 spears. Only 1 boy in 4 survives this rigorous training. Their discipline and loyalty are absolute.
Tell the good master, there is no need.
No! Oh, no!
My master points out that men don't need nipples.
Ah!
Basic, that's clinic. After Tago.
He just walked right up to him, grabbed his titty, and just...
But seriously though, men don't need nipples.
Make certain there is no weakness left in them.
You take a babe from its mother's arms. Kill it as she watches and pay for her pain with a silver coin.
They do what?
How many do you have to sell?
8,000.
8,000 dead babies. So. Show just gets weirder and weirder.
I owe you my life, sir.
The honor is mine, my queen. King Robert is dead. I've been searching for you, Daenerys Stormborn, to ask your forgiveness. I was sworn to protect your family. I failed them.
What's his name again?
Barristan Selmy.
I am Barristan Selmy, King's Guard to your father. Allow me to join your Queen's Guard, and I will not fail you again.
Well, we just watched the season opener for season 3.
Yep.
Valar Dohaeris. I'm really mispronouncing these. Like, I know how to pronounce them. I don't know what's wrong with me. Just not doing it right.
Oh.
Again, lots of things to talk about. As the seasons progress, we'll have a lot to talk about each time. So, first thing, Sam, he was running, and
he found the rest of the
Night Watch.
Yeah.
The Lord Commander came and
took
him out.
Yeah.
So he didn't find Jon, but he did find people. So it looks like he might be all right.
Yeah.
But like you said, it looked like they had been into their own kind of...
Yeah, because they were all like bloodied and stuff.
Yeah. So we shall see what happens, but it's not looking so good beyond the wall.
Nope, not at all.
Cersei went to go see Tyrion in his new chambers, and he was very wary that she was coming to kill him.
Yeah, he's like, no, you can stand outside.
Yeah, she's like, no, I'd like to come inside, please. I'd like to see what it is that you need to talk to Father about, because she's worried, and I agree with you. I think it might be, she thinks the incest is gonna come out.
Yeah, I mean, if I was Tyrion, I'd bust it wide open.
Bust that secret wide open. Find it interesting, though, that she would even bother to go to him.
Yeah.
Because it almost shows weakness on her part.
Yeah, because she, she's letting him know that she knows that he's got stuff on her. And that she's, worried about it.
Right. Even though, I mean, it seems as though her needing to go to him meant that she would think that her father would believe the story and do something about it. And
I mean, all you gotta do is look at the kids.
Right.
They don't look like Baratheons. And I mean, let's be honest, Lannister genes aren't that strong. Unless they're both Lannisters.
Yeah, if you look at all the kids being blondes and everything, and then you really think about it, and you're like, oh, all the Baratheons have black hair.
Yeah.
It would make sense, but, you know.
Yeah.
Genetics aren't as advanced as they were.
But they have CPR, go fig.
Well, Beyond the Wall, Jon met Mance Rayder.
Yep.
Who was not Benjen, unfortunately.
Nope.
No. And he also met the character Tormund Giantsbane. And he saw a real giant. So, another mystical creature to add into our mix.
Yep. With a lot of mystical creatures.
We have priestesses. We have demon babies, giants,
zombies,
warlocks, zombies, White Walkers, dragons.
A lot.
lots of stuff. So for all those people who are like, oh,
It's like Dungeons and Dragons on steroids.
Right.
It's a lot.
They're like, oh, I don't really like medieval stuff. It's not just a medieval story. You know what I mean? Like, it's not what you think that it is.
It's everything.
It's everything you could ever want.
Everything except for unicorns.
I will show you the world.
There's no unicorns.
You don't know that.
True. True. There could be unicorns.
There were unicorns in Harry Potter. But that's beyond the point.
There were dead unicorns in Harry Potter.
Yeah, dead unicorns.
Yeah.
Voldemort.
Yeah.
Back to Game of Thrones. So Mance Rayder took Jon in.
He's like, why are you here? Why are you here?
Mm-hmm.
And then he told that story about Craster and killing the babies and leaving them out to be like taken by like things, and that the Lord Commander knew about it.
Do you think that Jon is going to be happier now as a wildling?
I feel like he might find a community, because like I feel like he never really felt like he belonged with his family because he was the bastard, and like Catelyn was like, they all knew they were brother and sister, and like his dad was Ned, but like he was still the bastard.
Compared to the Night's Watch, do you think that he's going to enjoy the freedom, or that he's going to miss the brothers?
I think
particularly like Sam and Gren and Pip.
I think he's going to enjoy the freedom, because I don't think Sam's going to stay in the Night's Watch because of Gilly. He keeps talking about Gilly. And when you're in the Night's Watch, you can't have a lady friend. So
you can have a lady friend, just not a lady friend.
He's just got to sneak out.
Just hope they don't go
Sneak
straight
away.
there, because it's not like he's been secretive about the fact that that's what he wants. It's Gilly.
Yeah. Just get Gilly and then go beyond the wall.
Good luck to you, Sam.
Yeah.
Talk about Melisandre and Stannis. Yep. And Stannis is definitely, he's changed a bit. He's very
suggestible.
Right.
Completely suggestible, which is weakness, which is makes you weak.
But he thinks he's the strongest of all of them.
He's not. Because he's suggestible. He doesn't make up his own mind.
I mean, you know for sure that this whole thing, because he's the rightful king, right? And he knows this, and the bastards and all that stuff. He's not going about things the right way.
Yeah.
He wants the shortcut, it seems like, with Melisandre.
Yeah.
Which hasn't really worked out for him.
Yeah.
What do you think about Melisandre saying to Davos that if she had been there, they would have won?
I think she's just saying that to like make him Stannis believe her.
Like, what do you think?
And to discredit Davos. So
keep them tense.
Yeah. Because all she's got to do is plant that seed of doubt.
Right. Because she already has his ear. You know, and his penis.
Yeah.
And they locked up Davos for trying to kill Melisandre.
He should have killed her.
Yeah, that was kind of a half-assed attempt. He went into it knowing that everyone that even just believes in a different god is getting
burned.
Yeah, they're getting killed. So maybe not the best idea to just kind of pull your knife out of your pocket.
Yeah, and play all your cards at one time.
Right. Meeting between Diddy Lannister and Tyrion.
Yeah, that was messed up.
He really does not respect his son at all.
It's like, tell me how you really feel.
Yeah. I mean, when he gave him the position for Hand of the King, you kind of got a little bit of hope that, like, you know, oh wow, he's giving Tyrion some responsibility. He's at least coming to terms with...
I think he realizes that Tyrion's not stupid and will capitalize on that, but won't actually admit, like, that he's not stupid and worthless and whatever. I feel like he knows it, but he'll use it to his advantage, but, like, if Tyrion wants something in return, he's not going to do it. So, which is really messed up.
You're saying that Tywin will use Tyrion's talents when it suits him, but never really give him the reward he deserves.
Yeah.
Which is pretty much what happened. Like, he told him, he's like, oh, what do you want? Applause?
Yeah.
You want a pat on the back? This is like, you should have just been doing this the whole time.
Yeah.
Like, you didn't get anything from me.
Yeah.
Because Tyrion told him he should get Casterly Rock.
Yeah, because he's technically the rightful heir to it.
Right.
Because Jaime can't get it. Because he's Kingsguard.
So that relationship has gotten a little bit worse, even though they've taken, or they're still in charge and stuff. So it seems like Tyrion is pretty isolated, other than having Shae, Bronn, and Podrick.
But Tywin threatened Shae anyway. He's like, if I find another one of your whores, I'm gonna hang her.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
do you think Tyrion's gonna break it off with Shae then, just to stay in his father's good graces, or
possibly, or they might just leave.
They could leave. Speaking of leaving, Littlefinger told Sansa that he was going to take her with him, if possible, whenever he goes on this whatever mission that he was waiting on.
Yeah.
And for her to be ready at a moment's notice.
Yeah.
But Roz and Shae talked, and Roz just told her, be careful with him.
Yeah. I still think he's doing it because he wants to get back in Catelyn's good graces.
Mm-hmm.
He likes to play both sides, so.
Yeah. You think Shae will have anything to do with Sansa leaving? She'll, like, approve of it, say no?
I think she'll tell her to go.
She'll tell her to go?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think she'll tell her to go.
Sounds good. Because, I mean, she wanted to...
I mean, she told her to go out of the room anyway, when they were under siege or whatever.
She told her... Yeah, that Stannis would be good for her, but since Stannis is no longer, is not coming, he's not in charge. Skipping forward, Daenerys and Jorah and her Khalasar, who decided to go on water, found their ships. They went to a place called Astapor with the slave master and the Unsullied, which the Unsullied are basically slave soldiers. And the master didn't seem to like Daenerys very much.
No, he called her a whore.
Yeah, but the translator didn't translate that. She was like, oh, the master says, please hurry. Yeah. Do you think that she should buy those slave soldiers?
I mean, I feel like she's going to.
Okay.
Because she needs an army. And they'll do whatever she tells them to do.
Okay. Do you think it's moral for her to buy the slave soldiers? Or
probably not.
Yeah.
Probably not.
Even though, as Jorah said, she would treat them better than the master does.
I mean, she probably would, but I mean, they are like baby killers and like all that.
Yeah. The place that they're at right now, the Free Cities, slavery is allowed. It's not taboo like it is in Westeros. So, the idea of slavery to them is not like as terrible as it is
it's not her. It's not as abhorrent as it is to everyone else.
Right.
Because isn't that why Jorah is no longer like with his family because he was a slaver?
Yes. He sold men that were trying to poach off of his land, and even though they had committed crime, so he was basically getting his revenge on them, it still did not matter to Ned Stark. What do you think about Marjorie going to the orphanage to help the little children?
I wasn't expecting it.
No.
But it was interesting. Yeah.
She told the nun or whoever, it looked like, I guess she would be a septa if she was a nun or something, come to her if they need clothes or food or house. And Joffrey saw it and told his mom about it, and his mom was kind of like, oh yeah, be careful, you're gonna get cut open.
Yeah.
Do you think the meeting of the mother-in-law went well for Marjorie?
Probably not. Because I feel like she's realizing that Marjorie's not someone she can control. Like she could control Sansa.
For Cersei's agenda, it probably would have been best to keep Sansa.
Yeah, because at least she can control Sansa.
Yeah, she was younger and more, more docile. And she was just learning.
Yeah.
And it seems like Marjorie's
already been married.
Yeah.
So,
even though they're still telling people she's pure because she and Renly never.
Yeah.
The last thing that we should talk about is Sir Barristan Selmy.
Yep.
We haven't seen him since the first season either.
He's back.
He was the one that got released from the Kingsguard.
And he was the one that was like, screw you, right? Threw down his sword and like kind of like had a hissy.
Correct. Let's see, where is it? So,
and they're like, watch yourself.
So that's why he's on this page with Daenerys and Jorah. Because he came to their side. So he found Daenerys and he told her, you know, I failed your father.
Take me back.
Yeah, let me serve Targaryens again. Because if you remember what I explained way back when, is that he was on the King's Guard for the Mad King.
Yeah.
And because he was so loyal, even when the city had fallen to the Mad King, Ned had asked them to spare him and make him the King's Guard for the Baratheons. For Robert. But Barristan, you know, he did his duty like he was supposed to do. And then when they released him, he's like, okay, I really want to support the Targaryens again.
Yeah.
So we met a lot of new characters that we got to put on our little family tree here. And we're going to enjoy doing that. We will see you next time.
Bye.
Out of the box.
Out of the box.